Yeah, I don't have a webcam for my desktop, so
Okay.
if that matters or not, but
Nope, that's okay. I mean, I'd love to see your face, but I get it too. So I just see Dennis.
yeah.
Are you familiar with Zoom pretty well? Have other instructors been using Zoom?
I only have, I think, 2 classes that are using it as far as I know.
Okay.
On this one and then the orthopedic care.
Oh, great. Okay, good.
But before this, I've never used it, so.
Are the other classes using Teams?
Oh yeah, the orthopedic one is, yeah, it is using Teams.
Okay, so
I've
only
actually never
2 of
used
your
this.
classes are using sort of like virtual meetups?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
because I think I have, yeah, 2 anatomy classes and yeah.
Okay. What's up, Grace?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm alive.
Yeah, that's good, right?
So I'm fine.
Good. Well, it might just be us two. I don't know, but I'm recording it. So, oh, Kim. Kim. Hey, Kim. I don't hear you. Maybe it's you're connecting still, though, it says. Here, I'll unmute you. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, I can hear you. Woot, 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 woot. All right, so let's get started. I'll start right at 1 o'clock here. It's good to see the faces. I know Dennis doesn't have a webcam on his desktop, and so I just see Dennis across there, but at least I can hear his voice, which is really nice. So it's nice to see everybody's faces. Hey, Megan. Good to have everybody here. Very cool. I'm just busy like looking at your faces. I've missed all of you so much. I'm like, oh, look,
Humans.
There they are. There they are. I know humans. Oh my God.
Humans are okay, but
Yes. And
Dog.
pets. Humans
Yeah,
and pets.
So speaking of pets, I have 4, so I apologize if you hear any barking because
Oh, no worries.
I am home right now, so.
No worries. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know my cats are usually quiet. Both of them are just out cold right now, so that's a good thing. Hey, Ben.
Ben.
Good to see your face.
Hi, how are you?
All right. Woot, woot. Okay, so let's get started. This won't be very long. It's however long that we need to have it, basically. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the flow of the class and then, of course, go over certain parts of the syllabus too, so that everybody was on the same page. But before we do that, I want to ask overall, and I have all of your mics unmuted. So I'll probably just ask you one by one. So Ben, how is the business course going for you so far being remote?
So far, so good. I mean, we're just starting out, but
Yeah.
no, it's been fine.
Okay. Any ideas as to how it can be improved?
Not yet, but I'll definitely let you know.
Oh, please do. Okay. And then Grace, I've got you next in my little list. Same questions.
So far so good.
Okay.
The videos work really good.
Good.
And your video, it felt like I was just like having a one-on-one conversation, even
Oh,
though
that is such good feedback. Yeah. That's how, I mean, this is a crazy time. So I wanted to implement tools to help that, because we have to have this for sure. So thank you, Grace, for that feedback. I appreciate it. Anything that you feel like we could add?
As of right now, no, but I'll let you know if I think of anything right.
Please do. Thank you. This is an open forum. I mean, if you discover on down the way, they're like, I don't really like that so much. Just let me know so that we can kind of, create this as we go too. Kim, tell me what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I really liked the like having you there kind of narrating. It's really cool. I think even just having the interaction. I mean, it's not the same as in person, but a little closer to it.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that. Yeah, I think the format's good.
Okay, good. So this section 2 is the one you'll the one that you will be getting. I do that in my videos too, which if I haven't done it already, I've done it in some other ones and I crack myself up when I mess up. So it is kind of like being there with me because I would do this in class too. But section 2, the video actually has a little quiz put into it. So I don't know if you've seen that yet, but let me know how that works out for you. It's my first time doing it, so just let me know about that. And then Megan, tell me about your thoughts.
So far I think everything's going well. I really like the way you presented the material. I felt like I wasn't really missing out on anything. Having it in the little corner was great.
Okay.
One thing, this is a really small petty thing, but it's been bothering me, is that for the forum posts, like we have to post once, but we also have to reply. So it's essentially like 2 assignments in one.
Yep.
But when I put my first forum post, Moodle automatically checks the box for me. And I hate that because I'm not done with it. I still have to go back and reply to somebody. So if you could make it not auto check the box, that would be great, because otherwise I might forget to go back because it's checked off. And I know that's a really small thing, but
I can definitely make that change. It's supposed to be set up to where you have to do your initial one and then reply it, and then it checks. But obviously it's doing it before that.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I've experienced.
Okay, so not auto checkbox on forums. I can do that, no problem.
It also makes you like wait 30 minutes before you can see all the goals.
Now you can see, so you can see so when it automatically checks it for you, Megan, even when you have a reply still to do, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we can change that. No big deal. Anything else?
Yeah. The other thing, what Grace mentioned, I don't know if there's anything you can do about this, but when you submit your forum post, it takes 30 minutes to like register it to allow you to reply. So that's just, you have to remember, oh yeah, I still have to come back and reply.
Yeah.
So that might just be how
it's because Moodle is set up, and I don't do this is IT, that Moodle is set up to where if you want to change your answer, you have 30 minutes to do it before it's set in stone. So they allow that time frame for that. And so in my instructions, I said, wait 30 minutes because otherwise you don't see everybody else's stuff. So, and that's designed that way for me, just so that, not the 30-minute hold, but so that you're going in there and doing you first. And then you can see everybody else's, sort of like that.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
I think that 30-minute wait time is part of the reason why, like, I don't want the box to check, because then I might forget after 30 minutes, I might forget to go back. So they're kind of the similar issues, I think.
Okay, sounds great. So the 30 minutes I can't do anything about, but the other part I can. So I'll make it do, so you could just check it manually does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Dennis, last but not least, thoughts?
I haven't actually done the assignments yet because I thought they were due this coming Sunday because it's like our first class session. So I really don't have an input yet.
Okay, can you still get to section 1s?
Yeah, let me make sure. I believe I can still add submissions and everything.
Okay, great. Let me know if you can't so that I can sort of open that back up if I need to for some reason.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you very much. I got a little poll here I'm going to submit. Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh, wow.
So you can
Interesting.
answer it as you wish. And I'm going to move it over. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen now, and we're going to open up the syllabus. Well, actually, I'm going to open up first Moodle. Can everybody see?
Yep.
Ta-da! Okay, so we know that everybody's in the right course, business section A. Remember, if you need me, call me, email me. I know that some of you have done that already. And I've also noticed that, well, not noticed, but section 1, I know this is really long, all of these meetings, but that was the way that it let me put it in, like, okay, well, now they'll know everything. But of course, I'm not going to put it in for each section. So here are all these. So this is what you haven't gotten to, Dennis, right?
Yeah, correct.
These, okay, great. And yeah, there were some assignments, and there was one forum too. So if you can't get to these, let me know, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So when we're going into section 2 here, this should be available and you should be able to see it. But we're talking about values, visions, and mission. And again, I've got that video for you. We've got 2 forums, and then we've got a mission statement assignment too. And then section 3, I haven't made it visible yet. I'm just doing that per week on a week-by-week basis. So that's that. Other than that, I think that's good with Moodle. And then let's look at the syllabus. Everybody can see that okay?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, see head nods. All right, I won't go over a lot of this. You can read a lot of this yourself if you haven't already, but I do want to talk about a few things here. Course objectives, I think, are pretty self-explanatory, but we are going to go over a lot of stuff in this class. And even if you don't have that entrepreneurial spirit, because that's kind of the spirit you sort of have to have when it comes to creating your own business. And maybe through this class, my hope is that you will start to build that if you don't have it already, or that at least some of the fear things that you may have, like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, I don't have the information, that this class will provide you at least the foundations of the information. You can say, okay, so this isn't so bad to be able to do this. Like I said in my welcome video, or maybe it was in my first video, that the majority of massage therapists practice for themselves. If they're not doing it solely for themselves, then they're doing it in conjunction with some kind of part-time work. And so it's important to know these aspects, because even if you don't think that after graduation you're going to go into business for yourself just yet, who knows what's going to happen 3 years down the road, 10 years down the road. And this is really going to help you sort of open that up and say, you know what, I had this class and now I only need to sort of do a review. Because a lot of business things kind of coincide with any type of business that you run, but massage has of course, is a special niche when it comes to things like that. So we will be looking at taxes, we'll be looking at budgets, definitely the financial piece of it. I love how the first sections are basically exploring you, because like I said in our video, or in the video, is that there's a lot of fears that people have around finances, around running your own business, the fear of failure. And I'm here to tell you that failure is going to happen, and that is okay. What really matters is that you pick yourself back up, and you will pick yourself back up by the little things that we go over in this overall course. But we're going to look at all kinds of things, even designing your own room, thinking about the equipment that you will need to start up, whether it's going to be you're starting up a freaking wellness clinic, or you're just renting a room and that's where you're going. Both are great. They're just very different. So how do we think about all the equipment that's needed, whether it be office equipment or massage equipment, that sort of thing. So scheduling too. We're going to cover software as well, as far as, what kind of software do you need for online scheduling? What are the best charting softwares to use? The softwares or apps that include both charting and online scheduling and all kinds of marketing fun stuff. There are cool options out there. So we'll talk about that as well. And then of course, marketing too, and then just some basic graphic design stuff to think about when we're going to develop our own business card eventually in the class. So it's, what do you want to think about when you're using fonts? Because different fonts express different things. So giving you some basics on that too. But of course, this is all going to be delivered remotely. When it comes to course requirements, I think the biggest thing here is that I ask that you only do your own work. And then of course with quizzes and stuff, that you do your own work too. Now the quizzes that I have on here, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to give you kind of like a time limit on the quizzes, or if I'm just going to allow you to take it multiple times. I'm really not sure, because I'm going to switch the quizzes depending on how we go and what I'm seeing in your assignments. So if you've looked at the syllabus before, you've noticed that I have to be determined basically with some of the assignments, or a lot of them, on the course schedule. And we'll look at that in a minute. But the reason for that is because I'm putting in new content in this course for this time, which I will keep for the remainder of the courses probably. But as we go through and I see how you're interacting with the assignments, I might change some things. So I kind of left that blank for me to be able to sort of create around that, and what I'm getting from you to really hone in this class even more. Now, as far as attendance and stuff, we know that these virtual meetups are here for you and for us, but they are not required, but they will be recorded. So for instance, this is section 2, AKA week 2. I will place this recording in section 2 so that you can see it, or whoever else missed it. So just so you know, I'll also be placing the night one as well. So whichever one you attend, they will both be in there after they're recorded. Okay, assignments. So assignments are due every week, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. That is your cutoff for that. And if something arises, if you've got something crazy happens, I mean, God forbid someone comes down with COVID or in your family and you have to rush off to whatever, I get that. Just reach out to me and let me know what's going on. Because if I don't know what's going on, then I don't know what's going on. If you're proactive, I really appreciate that when it comes to, hey, I need some extra time because of X, Y, and Z. Be like, yeah, okay, cool, let's look at this. But if you're on the back end of it and it's Monday and you're like, oh, I totally forgot about, I had this going on. And I get that to a point depending on what it is, but just be proactive with me so that we can figure that piece out and stay in contact with me. For the assignments and forms, I gave you a general sort of points possible, even though all of the assignments aren't in there yet, okay? But this is just a general. This will probably change, and as it does and shift, I will include that new syllabus in Moodle, and I will also send out an email that says, hey, look at the syllabus, the points have changed, okay? Then, of course, grading. I don't think that this is, you can read this. Again, late assignments, make sure they're Sunday by 11:59. And then our course schedule. So when I'm sharing my screen, is your faces over my stuff?
I just see like the Moodle page business and practice management with your picture on the side. Like I don't see the.
Oh, you don't see the syllabus?
No.
Yeah, me either.
No.
What? You guys are letting me talk this whole time and you didn't even tell me? What the hell? God. Okay. The heck. Hold on. Maybe I have to do a new share. All right, you can't do that again. You have to tell me.
There we go.
There it is.
Agreed? Is this agreed?
Okay.
I tried, but I said it in the chat box. Are you not seeing
Well,
the
if we
chat?
have no, I don't have it up when I'm sharing my screen. So if we have a fault, if we have something like this, Megan just goes, hey, I can't see it. I'm like, okay. So then let me yeah.
I will.
So now can you see the entire syllabus or do you see your faces too?
I see
part of the syllabus.
I see week 1.
Okay, great. But you can see the whole page.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because
Wow.
what I see over here on the side are all of you. So I wanted to make sure that all of you weren't covering the syllabus, that's what it looks like for me. Okay, anyways, thank you. Okay, so again, we did this. Here are your assignments. And then now we're in week 2 or section 2. And these are your assignments here. You can see that week 3, at least you have what we're going to cover, even though it's not available in Moodle, as well as the assignments, and then week 4 too. I may add to this, I don't know. But as you can see, as we go down in all of these, this is where I'm going to play a little bit with the assignments and what's going on. And I will update the syllabus and get that in Moodle and send out an email when that happens. And I'll put the quizzes in here too. So I'm just kind of deciding where to put those. But anyways, that's it. Any questions about anything I said about the syllabus, even though you couldn't see it in the beginning?
Nope.
No? Okay. So now if I go up here, do I? No, I don't want to do that. Stop share. Yes. Okay. So let's see. I'm a spaz today. Okay. I kind of am usually a spaz anyway. So what do we got? Did everybody did our wellness poll? Okay, good. So 4 of you said good, and then 1 of you said great, and then taking away, all of you said yes, you're taking breaks from your technology. That's amazing. I don't know about you, but I am very sensitive to the whole EMF thing. And if I am in front of my technology, even on my phone, I start to get sort of anxious and almost queasy. So take lots of breaks. Whenever you start to feel that, just get up and do something different. Get off your phone, go outside. I mean, eat something. I mean, just something that's not related to technology. You definitely have to do that for sure. So it's good that you guys are doing that. I love that. Thank you. Did you like the poll?
I did. Didn't know that we could do that.
Look, can you see the results?
Whoa.
Okay. That's fun. I'll have to do some other stuff too. All right. Does anybody have any further questions, any concerns, anything?
So I actually emailed you about this question.
Yeah.
So my boss, she actually wanted to know if we were doing like a Zoom meeting on the 25th, because that's like a holiday, Memorial Day.
Oh, do I have a Zoom meeting scheduled for that?
Yeah, she just needed to know if I could work in the morning or not. But
I would go ahead and work. I'll probably keep it that way just because most of us are at home.
Okay.
And then I'll record it, Grace, so you could watch it later or attend the night one if you want to, which I think isn't until Tuesday night, something like that.
Right. I mean, I'd probably just work until like 12 anyways, but
I'm still going to have it.
okay.
To see, but don't feel like you don't have to work. I mean, whatever you feel is best for you. But again, it'll be recorded. So if you want the extra hours and the extra money, then do it.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. Anybody else? I get to see in people's little house windows. Like I see flowers around Kim. She's got this fun little thing on the back.
This week on my wall.
Yes, that's so cool.
During quarantine, you know.
Yep.
I'll show you my dog here.
Yeah, show dog.
Don't mind my messy room.
What's dog's name?
Moose.
His face is hanging off the edge.
He's sleeping.
He does look like a moose.
He's a big dog.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I have the 2 other chocolate labs, and then I have 1 yellow lab. So
Very nice. Very nice. Kim, do you have any pets?
No, but we're thinking about getting maybe a golden doodle or a little teddy bear puppy.
Oh my gosh, those are so freaking cute. Oh
I know. Yeah, I'm allergic, so I have to get like the hypoallergenic type. So those are the 2 we've narrowed it down to. So.
Yeah, very cool. Ben, do you have pets?
Yeah, he's sitting right here. Maybe I can
Let me
see if
see,
I
let
can
me
get him
see.
on here or not.
Oh,
gosh.
dogs are so cool. They're so cool. My cats are just like, "Blah." One of them's like this on the floor. Just everything. Here, let me show you real quick. And we can cut this off. Let's see. See? Oh God, the life, right? I always tell people, I said, what I would love to do is die and come back as a well-loved pet. Oh my gosh, would that not be awesome? Well, does anybody have anything else? I don't want to take up any of your time that I don't need to. I know everybody's got stuff to do. So nothing else about the business class, particularly no questions?
Not on that.
I think I'm good.
Okay, great. Dennis, please let me know if you can't get into those, just so I can change some settings if I need to. And then right when we get off of this, Megan, I will change that setting for section 2. And any other ones, of course, that I put in, I won't put that on. All right? She's
Sounds
like,
good. I'll get those
sure.
over to you.
And I
Rick.
didn't hear her. She said, sure.
Well, because I already did section 2, so I don't care about section 2.
Okay. So moving forward, then I won't worry about section 2.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Well, have a beautiful rest of your day. Try to get outside. This weekend is supposed to be, 70s? And then the whole next week is getting into the 80s. What? That's
Nice.
cool.
Finally.
I'm really excited. I know.
I actually have a question about not this class. It's
Okay.
just so people are saying that we're supposed to be like resuming school in June.
Not resuming school. So all of these classes are going to be remote
Okay.
until the end of the term.
Okay.
The only thing that we will be, when we can get on campus, we will be focusing on makeup work from the winter term. So if you had winter hands-on that still hasn't been done and needs to be, or clinic makeup from the winter,
Okay.
that will be our first priority for sure. Yes, Megan.
I know that Tom is kind of categorized under the undergrad,
Yep.
whatever, but he keeps making comments like, oh, hopefully we can get back on campus, like for anatomy and applied anatomy, when like you're saying that this is going to be online through the end of the term no matter what. He keeps making comments like maybe we'll be back in school. And
well, to answer that, thank you, Tom, because he's under the undergrad, if his department, which is head up by somebody else, decides that, hey, we can come on for limited like class time and making sure that the rooms are okay, because we can't just all come. I mean, there has to be things that we put in order. Then I'm okay with that, because Tom doesn't really fall under just massage. He's under kind of like all of the programs.
right.
So that's okay. But when it comes to your massage classes, I would like everybody to stay off of campus to minimize risk and to get the makeup that I just talked about happening. So for Tom's classes, he's kind of a rogue in that way. Not rogue, but he's under a different umbrella.
Right.
So
I
that's
guess
where that's
my-
coming from.
I guess my concern was like, I went into the term thinking that I'm going to be all online, and if suddenly he expects us to be showing up to campus, that might like change things. So if he says it's on campus, like, do I have to go because he's not going to record anything, or
My
you know?
initial response to that would be no, because in all of our talks with the senior leadership team and everything is that we cannot require you to come because some of you are not going to feel comfortable coming,
Yeah,
and that's okay. So they can't require you, that they're not supposed to. So if they do, they just reach out to Tom and say, I understand it's not required, you know, and he's supposed to also record it. So the
Okay.
best practices are, you know, if you can come to campus, come, if you feel comfortable with that. If not, we're going to record it and provide the information.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
yeah,
Thank you.
but talk to him, Megan, though, too. I mean, if he says something that's counter to what I just said, just, you know, talk to him about that. Well, what I understand from my other instructors are, you know, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. And I
Okay.
talked to Spring and she said, that's fine too, you know.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
you can copy me in on that email if you need to just to let me know kind of the dialogue of what's going on,
Sure.
if you have to do that. That's a good question. Great question. Okay.
And then for the massage portion, like
Yeah.
the clinic, would we just be massaging students if that were to happen?
You'd be massaging students and you would be massaging MT faculty.
Okay.
So massage therapy faculty are going to be the first ones that are going to be your bodies. And then we would open it up to other faculty and staff. Students would be the last. I could
Okay.
see you working on students if you were in, for some reason, relaxation massage or neuromuscular elective or something, and then they came in, and because those need to be made up as well. But as far as clinic, it's going to be faculty and staff first.
Yeah.
You froze in the middle of that.
Oh, it's going to be faculty and staff first. Oh crap, I might have frozen again. Did I freeze again?
No, you're good.
Okay.
No, I heard the unless like your relaxation, but what I have to do is I have to do like 5 makeups of clinic
Yeah.
and then 1 ICM
Okay.
to get my relaxation certificate.
Yep.
Because then like halfway through I switched to therapeutic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in therapeutic now?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That's so cool. Great. So yes, it will be faculty and staff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Any other, even if not related to this class, because I know there's been a lot of, you know, information that's come down, come across. Anything? Dennis, you're so quiet. Dennis, are you here?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
I have my mic muted because my dogs like to fight all the time. So
Okay. Like, Dennis, did he walk away?
Never.
He's like going to the
Never.
bathroom or something. Who knows? All right. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
All right, everybody. Well, have a good rest of your day again. I appreciate all the questions. If you need me for something else, let me know. Email me, leave a voicemail, whatever. Okay?
Hey,
Sounds
thank
good.
All right.
Good.
Have a good one. Thanks for the feedback.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
you.